folks. It's Steve. We're out here at Summit Point. The wife's hiding behind the camera right now, so she wants to stay out of the film for the day. Hey, apologize about the glasses, but it's really sunny out here today off and on, and my eyes are getting real sensitive the older I get. So shoot the sky to take a picture of the weather check today. It's breezy and the sun's really bright when it comes out and the clouds are there. So we're out here at Summit Point, and the reason we came out to Summit Point was the fact that we wanted to go ahead and get some of the roof pictures of the roof out here, because we've been going back and forth on colors and designs and texture, and there's a ton of stuff that involved. You'd think it'd be a simple choice, like in the States, either you go with tile or asphalt. It's pretty basic. Here it's all, most of the stuff is metal. You can go with tile, but tile's on the high end. So let's go check out what Summit Point's got to offer us today for the roof, and also I'll try to get some drone footage in to show you what's been going on here as far as the roof that's been completed already. It took them about a week to get that roof put on, because it actually is the long span type, which goes on rather quickly than the individual piece laying that down. So that's something to keep in mind. And there are other advantages too. Okay, well, we're gonna go check it out. So follow along and see if you can get some info just like I am. We're gonna try to get inside pretty quickly, because the wind's got a good breeze out here and it really affects the audio of the camera. So let's take a quick spin outside, and I want to check out the I know this isn't related to the film, but I'm a dog lover, so I want to see the new pooch they got out here. He looks like he's gonna be. Hey Kuya, how you doing? Yes sir. It's a good looking dog there. We're looking at a Belgian Malinois for a second dog for us out here. I had one when I was in the States, and that was my my service dog when I was in that business. Well, we're inside now, and I don't have to worry about that wind. So the crew's out here taking their morning break. And it's been raining the last couple of days out here, but man, the Summit Point build got stalled because of the roof structure. They had to wait for that. They lost the supply seems to be way down in the Philippines as far as available. It's available, but if you're really want one particular color like we do, or you have to find a color of your choice, and you just can't, or you're not willing to take what's available, then that's a problem. That's what caused the Summit Point. They waited for a gray roof forever, and finally they gave into a white color. And I really like the looks of this white color. I was going to go gray, and that's the decision. I think I shot, when I get the drone shot, and then I go home and take a look at it. What's that, babe? Oh yeah, they filled this in. So now that the roof is on, the tiling has been delivered, as you can see over here, and this is going to start their process. And now you're going to start to see the finished portion of the build. And we'll do a quick walkthrough to update you. We haven't been out here. It's been probably 4 or 5 weeks, maybe longer, since we were out here again. And waiting for that the roof color was hard. I got a tip from another vlogger who's got a fantastic looking house, Casa Tina Tex, excuse me, and he recommended a company called D & Steel, and we checked it out, but they did not have the gray color in stock, and that's why we kind of been looking all over the place. And we found this place that's close to us here in Lipa, and this is the same company that's actually done the roof here. And you can see they haven't even been able to get any of the plastering done yet, but they've got the roof structure up on top of I should say, not the roof structure, but the ceiling structure is all in place. That's a lot of work too. Once you get that done, things progress pretty quickly. You've got the roof structure here. I'm sorry, I keep saying that, but the ceiling structure. Got your conduit, all your electricity's run. Nelson, the electrician's been out here doing the work. Got the CR here, but it's still going. You can see that they've completed the whole inside ceiling structure here, with all your conduit in the ceilings, all the electrical outlets, electrical fan outlets, ceiling fans, all that stuff is there. So let's head on upstairs and check out what they're doing there. They've got some of the skim coating on the second floor where they don't have on downstairs, so obviously they're focusing on the top floor first. Hello, sweetheart.
Hi.
So this is one of the things I was interested in too, because we have a balcony off of our master right in the very front of the house, and instead of putting a complete wall across this section here, they've put individual columns up and then are going to run their railing from wall to wall across. And I think that's a real good setup for the looks out here. You can see in the background that on your terrace here that you're going to be able to have a view of the of that par 3 over there. And, well, until somebody builds there anyway. Hopefully it won't be soon for the homeowners. But this is not my build. This is one of our builders' projects that he's got going on at Summit Point, and he also has a lot and house that he's building here for sale, just as a side note, and you can contact him directly on that. Okay. Wife's telling me that for copyright issues we can't go in the last room there, but I don't want to interrupt the guys there. These guys work hard, man, taking their break. They don't get paid a ton of money, so. So we try to respect their privacy as much as possible. But you can see from here that with the actual ceiling structure and then the roof structure right above it, all the trusses and purlins. And the same crew that did this crew is currently working on my house at our subdivision, and I would willing to bet you that if we go with this roof, it's going to be the same crew that's going to do the install on it as well. These are subcontractors, so it's different. And you can see that they've got their rough coat down, and they're going in with their skim coat, and you still got a lot of work to do. You can see here that they've got some of their stuff cuts, how they cut in for the walls, their conduit for the electrical, and the actual scaffing still in place where these guys had done their structural ceiling for the drop downs. So this house is going to look similar to ours in a way, in some of the designs, but we're not going to have this beautiful open area here with all these windows overlooking that golf course. So there's pluses and minuses to what you're looking for versus what, like my neighbor Ainsley has a house that actually copies his Sher Lincoln style house that he grew up in, his childhood house. And there's another lot there at Summit Point that overlooks. Be nice if you had the cash to pick up lots on both sides of you. Be huge. And as they roll in here too, this area is not completed yet, so looks like our build's a lot further along than most of the folks here compared to Summit Point. It's my wife chatting with some of the workers here. So we come down again. pretty cool when you see the progress, when you see a house from start to finish. It's been a big, I tell you, I never realized it. I know you guys have heard me say this before, but I've never realized how much more work I thought it was going to be to just to hire a contractor and have things completed. You can see right here where they're putting in their septic tank, which is kind of weird because subdivisions, if I'm not mistaken, they all have lines in here. They all have sewer lines, and so I'm wondering what that's for. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, can you ask the foreman there why they're building that septic tank? What? Can you ask them why they're building the tank there? Don't they have city lines here? Ask them why do they not have city lines for the sewers that they could tap into here? For sewer. You know, because they're building a septic tank out front, so it means that, you know, that's huh.
That's their septic tank.
Yeah, I understand, but unless the design here is different than the most other places here, that they have a septic tank that goes into a sewer line that drains off. Because usually when you have a septic tank, especially like in the states, they have leach fields, and just like my parents up in rural Arizona when they were, so we still own the property, but when they were alive,
They still must work.
yeah, the guys all dug that out by hand. So that's a lot of labor here, but that is one of the good things here in the Philippines. Labor is not that expensive as compared to other parts of the world, I should say, like the US and UK. So, but that gives you an update. I'm really looking forward to seeing that roof, and I'm gonna finish up here, and then I'm gonna go out and shoot that drone video so you guys can get a look at the actual color and the style and the overall design of that roof. So we're gonna sign off for now, and tell you guys to stay safe, and I'm glad that you guys in the US are getting your vaccines. Out here in the Philippines, I haven't heard anybody that I know of, other than what you're reading the papers here. The general public is not getting vaccinated yet. So stay safe, and God bless you guys, and appreciate all the comments that you got going in. I want to say hi to Steve there in Bakersfield, and we will talk to you later. Take care now. Folks, here's some pictures of the house at Summit Point just prior to the roof being put on. I've shot a couple of still photos of the roof structure itself prior to the roof going on, to give you an idea of the before and after look. And the actual owners of the Summit Point and the builders decided that they were going to go with a white roof that would say what we call long span. Out here, it's a metal roof that's was done locally by a company here in Lipa City. So if any of you guys are out here local and you need that contact information, let me know. I'll be glad to give that to you. And like I said, the color is white, and the drone footage. It was kind of a cloudy day, so it's really a pretty really nice looking roof. If you like white, and I do, but it's just really not my choice. We were trying to go with a different color, but this gives you some good ideas of what the house looks like prior and afterwards with the roof on it. They just have to put the exterior house color on it to really make it set it off, and it gives you a good idea with the canopies and everything exposed. So, like I said, folks, if you guys are interested in this color of roof and you need that contact info, just let me know.